This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. To throw, it's Baker. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 39.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Close to the tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kirk.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The shotgun handoff here.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Baker. The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. He's going to pull it down and run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Looking to throw for it. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Got to make it with a quarterback sneak. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. First play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. That's caught. It's Hayden. He's swarmed by the defense.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And the Buffaloes look to keep this drive moving.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? That's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Buffaloes come to the line in a hurry-up. Quick pass, the catch is made. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Grab behind the line, it's Hayden. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They'll go with the ground game. The running back takes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
The Buffaloes will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. No huddle here for the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Back to throw. It's Baker. Caught quickly. Finding space at the 20. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. And the Tar Heels will have 1st and 10 here.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Well, the quarterback makes the correct read there, and the result is a big gain.
What I like here, Chris, is the ball handling by this quarterback on the read option. The defender commits down to the back. He does a nice job of being able to see that, pulls it out, and it gets upfield north and south for the first down. It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. He keeps it on the design run. Touchdown, UMC. This offense really clicking. Quarterback flashing with speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair.
I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. Let's stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Gives it to the back. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Contact as he threw it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Caught behind the line. It's Tracy. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30. And the Buffaloes come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Looking to throw yet again. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The quarterback making some changes at the line. He's running out of time here. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending first down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They've got a long drive going now, aided by that penalty flag. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Takes a shot at the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
They'll run it from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Dropping back. It's Baker. Took contact on the throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Defense is coming after him. And it's hauled in way downfield. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Could take it all the way. Past the 20. Inside the 10. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
And the Tar Heels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the quarterback keeps it here. refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Colorado, 0.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep on the scramble. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep down the right side. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Baker. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, that one's picked off. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Some hard running there through a tackle.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
Colorado Buffaloes will take over 1st and 10.
Out there to start a new drive from the 21. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
On the toss play, runner moving left. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. And they'll just down it right here. Play at the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Colorado. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the Tar Heels come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Back to throw. It's Baker. Makes a quick catch. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Tar Heels will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he's wide open. Look out. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first half.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete. We're trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
It leads to 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. looking to throw it again. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Escapes the pocket.
Oh, man, this is a tough play for this defense. They have the offense right where they want them on third down. They get the pressure, but they don't account for the quarterback and his ability to scramble and create. Picks up the first down to keep this drive alive.
The Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buffs. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Got to get set now to try the PAT. Point after makes it a 35-17 deficit. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
35, Colorado, 17.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back. It's Baker. The pass rush closing in. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Picks up the first, looking for more. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
Well, that's exactly what this guy can do. He is a burner. Easily, in my opinion, one of the fastest guys in all of college football. And when you don't have him accounted for, this is what he's going to do to your defense.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Ball carrier. Brought down near the 6-yard line. Brings up second and goal.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's gone. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
An important third down and goal now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they come up short of the goal line, but you still got to consider going for it here. You could try to punch it in, try to be physical for the two, but I'm sure they got a handful of two-point conversion plays that they could use here to dial it up. Let's see what they decide to go for.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking to throw. It's Baker. On the move now. And he throws his third interception of the day. At midfield. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Buffaloes. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, what a job by this defense. 4th and goal near your own goal line. The defense steps up and makes a play and takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. Got momentum and scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Colorado, 24.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Set up now for the final play of the third quarter, this playoff showdown. Breaks loose at the 45. Now here he goes. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from paydirt.
Well, you lose the battle to line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Scanning the field, it's Baker. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, UNC. They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
42, Colorado, 24.
And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And Colorado Buffaloes will take over 1st and
10. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Send the back in motion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. It keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the right. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
What's another incompletion? Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Quarterback keeps the football. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. And out comes the field goal unit.
Number 67.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on 1st down. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
2nd down and long from the 9-yard line. The running back here in a direct snap. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Working clock with the ground game. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
QB decides to keep it here. Oh, what a move. Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do. And this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Colorado Buffaloes will take over 1st and
10. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the quarterback just takes a knee. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Run. You know, the coach told his guys to go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the North Carolina Tar Heels.
Ball.